Hi, my name is Archilla, and I'd like to show you a few tips for getting started with Outlook Live, part of Microsoft Live at EDU. Let's take a look at some user interface basics. First, you'll need to go to your browser, and in your browser you're going to navigate to mail.kyschools.us or Outlook.com. When you get to the sign-in page, you're going to need the Windows Live ID that was provided to you by your administrator. Go ahead and in the Windows Live ID field, type in that Live ID. Right below that, you'll need to enter your password, and once you've done that, you can go ahead and click Sign In. This is Outlook Live. It looks very similar to Office Outlook 2007, so if you've used that on your desktop, you're going to be familiar with this type of interface. On the left-hand side is what we call the navigation pane, where you have all of your mail folders, as well as some favorites, which are essentially shortcuts to other folders that are underneath that mail hierarchy, and we'll talk about that in some of our other screencasts. You'll also notice in the middle your message pane, where you have all of the messages in your inbox, and on the right-hand side a reading pane or preview pane that allows you to see those messages without actually having to open them. On the bottom left, you'll find the navigation menu. You'll see Mail here at the top. Calendar, if you'd like to take a look at your calendar within Outlook Live, you can go into Contacts and also Tasks. You'll notice that Outlook Live has been designed to function much like a desktop application, so you have access to things like the right click. Go ahead and right click just about anywhere on the screen and you'll have a pop-up menu of some different options that you might want to take advantage of. You can also drag and drop. So this is an announcement. Let's just drag it, drop it over into a folder I've created called Announcements. And you can see if I click that, the folder now contains that announcement message. You also have access to your keyboard shortcuts, so go ahead and use those shortcuts as you know them. If you'd like to see a list of the available shortcuts in Outlook Live, go ahead and click on the Help icon. It's over here on the far right, little blue circle with a question mark in it. Click that, and in the Help search field, just go ahead and search for keyboard shortcuts. Search, and you'll see an article right here at the top. If you'll click that, that'll take you into the keyboard shortcuts article. You can scroll down through this and see what all the different shortcuts are that are available for you here within Outlook Live. Let's go ahead and close out of Help. I want to show you just a couple of other things as it relates to the interface here. Let's go ahead and look at a group of messages. This one here is about a George Washington presentation we're working on. What I want you to notice about this is now we arrange by default within your message pane according to the conversation. What that means is you can see the message here, but if I collapse this message, you can see the entire history of that conversation in one place, regardless of the folder that it happens to be in. So if it was a sent item or something you deleted, you're going to see it all structured here according to that conversation. You can take other messages, go ahead and click and expand them out. You can also expand them over here within the message pane, so you can get a sense of what that entire conversation looks like. Now under Arrange By, right here at the top of your message pane, if you'll click this, you'll get a drop down that will show you some different options that you have as far as how you might want to organize and work with this information. You can see at the bottom of this, there's a checkbox for conversation. If you uncheck this, if you clear that box, you're going to be able to work at this in a more traditional view. It'll turn off that conversation view, but again, it is on by default when you first get into Outlook Live. Let's take a look at a couple of resources here that can help you as you get used to this interface, and we will have more screencasts available for you to walk you through some of the other features of this product. Thanks for participating in this screencast.